game that he just played. I'm not going to talk trash and whatever. I was asked to call you to talk about Cross Assault, and I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, but I'm not here for drama, so...
Alright, she said she's not here for drama, guys. Sorry, there will be no drama. I'm sorry I didn't pick up the phone, but like I said, I was talking to Hanzo Gonzo, and it's a blocked number, and the only person who calls me blocked ever is my dad. And you are apparently...
Yeah, no. I mean, it's just,
no, I know.
in all honesty, my phone number's gotten out before, and while I totally trust you, because I've actually met you and you're cool, it's just, gotta be cautious.
Oh, yeah, dude, totally cool. I hear you. I was just... But that's why I didn't pick up the phone. If I saw, like, a California number, I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this?
I mean, I wanted him to say what he had to say, too. I mean, as soon as I heard first flashlight, I was like, speak. Say what you gotta say, whatever. So, that's all right.
So, I was supposed to end the stream 30 minutes ago, but I'm going to stay on. Me and you are going to talk for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right, this is also good because being that you are a girl and you do have some sort of a reputation, and you've probably been kind of, I don't know if you have, in all honesty, but you may have been in the same kind of shoes as Miranda is, Amelia, at one point in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. And the sad part about this is I did say something. I said something 3 days ago, not in an attempt to get attention or anything like that, only because despite her being completely rude to me for the past 2 years without doing anything, I don't know, like I met her at Devastation 2 years ago. She was really cool, and I was like totally cool with her, and then she totally flipped on me. Despite that, as a person, as a female in the scene that was being sexually harassed, I felt the need to say something because I do have a lot of followers, and I was hoping that maybe somebody would see what I said and, stand up for her if she wasn't willing to stand up for herself. I mean, I just wanted to bring attention to it, that it wasn't right. There's 2 girls on there. Yeah, okay, they're cute. We get it. We know there's going to be comments, but for it to come from her coach, that was just a little bit unprofessional, I think. And I know Aries. I actually have met Aries my very first time meeting him. He was so rude to me. And I remember going to Mike, and I'm like, oh my God, who the hell is that asshole that's down in video 94? And then he laughed when I described him, and he's like, oh my God, no, that's Aries. He's always like that. He's really cool. And Aries apologized to me later on. So, I mean, I heard about how he blew up on me on the stream. I don't know what that was all about. I didn't watch it. But I have always been cool with him. I understand that's how he is, but I did think he crossed the line to a certain extent, and I was just trying to help put a stop to it, and that was it. And I got shit on for it, and everybody, I mean, my Twitter blew up when her and Aries went off on me. I was off doing a shoot for a video, and I'm just looking at my Twitter, and I'm like, I don't know what was being said, but I don't even care at this point. All I know is I was trying to stand up for her, and apparently she shit on me, so now I don't feel bad for anything that happened, and then I hear she forfeited because of sexual harassment. So it's like, there's a little bit of irony in that.
All right, hold on, wait, let me soak it all in, let me think. All right, I spoke to Eris. I don't know if you heard when I was talking to Eris. Eris, kind of said that that's the way he is. I mean, you just kind of described it also. Like, I guess he comes off as kind of a dick, and some people kind of sort of know how to take it, and other people
but
really
if you
don't
get to know him, he's very nice, and like you said, you know that, and I experienced it myself, so I totally know that's how he is, but when, I was told Capcom stepped in and said something to him, so if that supposedly did happen 3 days ago, why is this an issue today? That's the only thing I don't get. I mean, why wasn't it, if Capcom stepped in 3 days ago, why did it continue for 3 more days? That's the only thing that doesn't make sense. I mean, and I know some people are saying stuff like, oh, what if she decides to go sue for it, stuff like that. To a certain extent, she would have a case because it was live streamed. There are websites out there dedicated to this. But at the same time, then they also have the footage of her shitting on me for bringing it up and her saying that she's okay with it. And then dealing with it for 3 more days. So then she loses her case at that point, and then Aries is, clear to a certain extent. I mean, this whole thing, it just sucks that it went down this way because everybody in the fighting game community wants more females in the scene, but the first thing they do is stuff like this to them. You know, it's all about their looks, and if it's not about their looks, then, you know, girls suck at games. And any girl that doesn't suck at a game, you know, they only get sponsorship deals and stuff like that because they have boobs or because they're cute or something, you know, and it's, you know, guys don't do it to other guys. Well, guys shit on other guys, apparently, from what I just heard from the last guy. So it's just, there's just so much negativity in the fighting game community. It's kind of sad.
No, yeah, you're right. There is. I mean, girls do get looked at a different way, and I wish I could explain why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I welcome anyone into the community, guy, girl, boy, he, she. I don't care. I really don't care, man. Like, if you're playing and you're chill, you know what I mean? Like, that's I'm down, dude. As long as you're
that's
chill,
how
dude.
everyone should be. Exactly. Yeah. And, like, I love you for it. Like, you've been one of, like, the really, really cool people. Well, a lot of you guys in New York, you know? Like, my experience when I went to New York was so much completely different than playing out here in California. It just seemed like people in New York was a lot more accepting of players in general. And it doesn't matter if you're a scrub or if you're a pro or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna actually spit some of my own, like, real talk right now.
Yeah?
Some real talk on my end is that when I go, like, in all honesty, like, I don't really look at California the same way I look at the East Coast. I kind of feel like the West Coast may look at you like that. Like, I do think that we're more accepting and more, like, I guess more approachable than, like, everyone who plays in California. I just feel like we're just more, like, down to earth and real, and, like, you know, California's mindset and what they're aiming for are totally different than what we do over here. So, I mean, that's just my own shit, but you guys don't want to hear my shit.
No, totally, I do. And I don't know what it is, and maybe is it just that there's more, like, players out here in general, and so everybody feels like they have to compete for attention or something to be in the spotlight, because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like the scene in New York is a little bit smaller, especially now that Chinatown
it's a lot
is
smaller.
gone. So, I mean, I don't know if that's part of the contributing problem or what, but it's just, I mean, mostly it's just kind of a shame to see, you know, even if this was sexual harassment of a guy going down, I mean, I still would have been the same way. If roles were reversed and there were female coaches and they were doing the same thing to a guy, I still would have said something. It's not just because it was a female, it's because it was just inappropriate. And while I love Aries, and I don't care what he said about me, I didn't hear it, but I don't care. I hope nothing really bad comes of this for him, because it would really suck. Even more so because of the fact that she took a 180 from saying, haha, it's so funny, it's cool, to now saying she has an issue with it. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens, but it's just really sad that it had it happen on a live stream, because, you know, this was like an IGN thing. This was a big deal. This was the first time something like this has really happened in the fighting game community, and it was like a big door to open, and, you know, they could have just slammed it shut with this. And that would be a shame, because it's going to ruin opportunities for other gamers down the line that could have possibly done something like this.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the show took a not exactly the best turn for the public. That's why I'm trying to, like, kind of open up everybody's eyes and try, you know, like, it's not really what, you know, I mean, it's bad, but I think it's not as bad as some people think it is. So that's why I really wanted to talk to everyone. So, like, there wasn't like, oh, this is what happened. No, dude, there's only 10 people there. There's thousands of us watching, but there's only 10 people there who really know what's going down. Well, granted, it might not have been a good turnout, but it's definitely not as bad as a lot of us think it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, not exactly so good just yet. But,
right.
You know. Like I said, Mrs. Slay3r, CJ, I met you a couple times. Met you in California. Met you when you were out here in New York. Regardless of what, you know, like the word is on the street, you're a cool chick in my book, dude. You know what I'm saying? You do your thing, and you know, keep playing and keep it up. And when am I going to see you?
I don't know. Unfortunately, I just have so much going on. So I would love to see you sometime soon, but I guess whenever you come out to California. That's where I'm at right now. So
I'll be in California March 10th.
Okay.
All right. So sick. Maybe I will bump into you then.
Okay.
All right. We will do this again. Oh my God! I have Filthy Rich calling me. Let me talk to this guy.
Okay.
Thank you so much, CJ. Much love.
Talk to you later.